Hello, this is Chiak. We are back again with another set of Dreamfall Chapters, Book 2 Rebels. I'm supposed to be going to my doctor's office, but I can't seem to get there. So I decided to have a chat with Reza instead.
Hey, what are you up to?
Oh, this and that. How are things here? Any inside information on our burgeoning police state?
I wish. Everyone wants answers. Why have the syndicate sent in the big guns? Why isn't the government saying anything? It's a mess.
One of those exosuits got in my face this morning, asked me where I was going. I thought about not answering, but I chickened out.
Probably a good idea.
Call me a coward, but I didn't want to argue with someone carrying an assault rifle.
We really thought the clampdown would be a temporary thing, a show of force, but...
I heard rumours about a curfew.
Well, it's possible. I mean, why else would they send in Robocop?
Robocop?
The exosuits. Outside of active war zones, I've never seen so many of them in one place. And we're in Propass, not Washington, D.C. So, yeah, we're still trying to get to the bottom of it. But this thing goes deep.
If anyone can, it'll be you guys. So,
What were you...
Did you?
No, you go first.
No, go ahead.
There was nothing, really. What are you up to?
I was supposed to meet Baruti. Some campaign stuff. In fact, I should probably go and do that thing that I'm supposed to be doing.
Okay. I should work. There's stuff to do. What about dinner?
Last time we ate at home, Reza cooked, but I don't feel like cooking, and I'm not going to ask him to make dinner. I haven't made dinner in ages. There's a reason for that, of course. My dinners are of variable quality, but I need the practice. Reza was the last to cook dinner, so it is my turn. But honestly, I'm sure he'd prefer eating his own food. We usually get a takeaway. Maybe we should go out. Last time we did that was in Trieste. Feels like ages ago.
Let's go on a date. I don't know. Make a day of it.
Go out for dinner?
We can, just as long as we go somewhere...
Inoffensive, of course.
You're putting words in my mouth.
Am I? Sometimes I feel you're not particularly open to new things. I don't even get you anything different for lunch because I don't know how you'll react. Like last week when I bought you cheese soup. I chose the same thing you always get even when there was something new and interesting on the menu.
Are you seriously blaming me for a choice you made?
I know what your reaction would have been. I got the soup because that's what you always have. If I picked the pork sausages...
You didn't even give me the choice, Zoe. You chose for me and you're upset about that. And this is not the first time. If you're so unhappy with who I am, then why...
Why what?
Oh, forget it. This is neither the time nor the place. We'll talk later.
Yeah, later.
Man, your guys' relationship
Look,
is
I need to run.
yo-yos.
Message me, okay? We'll figure out dinner.
Fine.
My goal is still to go to my appointment, so I just need to figure out how to get to my appointment. Oh, I didn't see these stairs. I'm blind. There's stairs here that can go up. I can actually get to my appointment.
Stay safe. Stay inside. Stay in touch with your wanting dream machines. The streets are dangerous. Avoid the streets. Crowds are unsafe. Avoid the crowds.
Whoa, what the hell's happening here? Oopsies, I crashed into her.
Man! Get your man here! Over here, man! I wasn't sure you'd make it today. What with the Panzer Pandu out in force. Say hello to our new robot overlords.
It was touch and go. Were you waiting for me?
I don't do apologies.
Okay.
When you bumped into me outside the collective, I was confrontational. I didn't mean to be.
You don't do apologies, Nicola.
You're right, so shut up and accept it.
Accepted. So why were you confrontational?
Paranoia, Zozo. I'm just on edge with this party business. No big deal.
By party business, she probably means the Marxists. And it's really none of my business. Party business? Oh, she must mean the Marxists. I'm curious to know what's got her so on edge. What's going on?
Manifesto's starting to come apart at the seams. Too many conflicts of interests. Ribas is having a tough time keeping everyone in line. There's no consensus about strategy, about what to do to get people to open their eyes and see what's really going on in this city. Some want to keep doing what we have been doing. Peaceful protest, debate, passing out pamphlets. Others want to take more radical action.
Like what?
It's politics, Zozo. You know how it is. The hardest part is agreeing on a common agenda. I'm not sure it matters. We're last in the polls and it'll take a miracle to change that. But anyway, you were asking me about Hannah Roth.
I'm looking for her.
Why?
Oh, it's complicated. Queenie, you know, the Babka on the boat down
Sure, everyone knows her.
Queenie asked me to look for Hannah, to find out if she's okay or not okay, I guess.
Why the hell would she be asking you?
Campaign business. I'm trying to get her to officially support Leia Uminska.
Ah, it's all starting to make sense.
Do you know Hannah?
She runs errands for merchants in Propast, does odd jobs for anyone willing to pay. She's helped me out a few times, deliveries mostly, and also... Well, that's how I know Hannah. But I don't know where she lives. I don't know who her friends are, I don't know how to get hold of her.
So, why...
She runs a gang, all homeless girls, the Dragonflies. They operate out of the underground here in Propast. They do odd jobs, legit jobs, but also odder jobs.
Like crime?
Like crime, Zozo. Pickpocketing, fencing, smuggling, selling unlicensed dreams. Drugs. Keep an eye out for the dragonfly symbol, and the girl with short, pink hair and piercings. That'll be Hannah.
I appreciate it, Nella. I'm sorry about getting involved in your affairs last week.
Don't worry about it. You still haven't tried the pork sausages. The last batch was a bit iffy. There were complaints and also food poisoning, but I just received a new delivery and they smell much better this time around.
Right. Some other time, maybe.
I hope you find Hannah.
Maybe it was a good thing that we did not get Reza the pork sausage.
How are things between you and Reza?
They're okay. Just okay. Rocky.
And how do you feel about that?
Things are rougher than they were. It's not like we fight every day, but it's tense. We're circling each other. Nothing's changed. I love Reza. We're having a tough time, but it's worth fighting for, right?
You sound like let's just go with honesty. It
It's not
sounds a bit
nothing's
too much
changed.
like
I love
trying
Reza.
to hold on
We're having things are rougher than they were. Nothing's
than rather
changed. Things
than
are rougher
possibly looking at the
things are
present.
rougher than they were. It's not like we fight
It's kind of
every
weird
day,
because
but
they'll
it's
have
tense.
their relationship's like a
Circling
huge
each other.
yo-yo. They're having a good time. Suddenly they're not having a good time.
Things are rougher than they were. It's not. Honestly, I don't know.
Take the time you need to understand your feelings.
I will.
In our last session,
Last week.
last week, you said you want to remember
Right.
about what happened before the coma.
Yeah.
Is that still the case?
I've thought about it, and no. I don't want to spend any more time ruminating on the past. It's time to move on. I haven't changed my mind. I need to go back before I can move forward. I want to remember.
I'm just wondering because I know when we did the first choice of to move forward as a new person or to be in the past, but ugh.
I've thought about it. And
It's interesting because they really try to make us
I don't want to
either
spend any more
remember
time
or
ruminating on
forget.
the past.
It's come up
It's
quite a
time
few
to move
times.
I've thought about it, and no, I don't want to spend any more time ruminating on the past. It's time to move on.
For some reason, I'm really leaning towards forget. We said to go forward.
I haven't changed my mind. I need to go back before I can move forward. I want to remember. I've thought about it, and I've changed my mind.
Oh? I don't usually do this, but I'm going to offer a suggestion.
Sounds ominous.
No, I think your fear of remembering holds you back.
I'm not afraid of my memories. I simply want to move on.
Well, I'm concerned your refusal to address your memory loss prevents you from truly waking up.
Waking up? I am awake. What are you talking about? Oh, wait, sorry, I'm getting a call.
Do you need to take it?
It's just Baruti, my campaign manager. I'm sure it can wait. Sorry about that. Where were we? What did you mean by waking up?
Are you sleeping well?
No, not really, no.
And why is that?
I dream. A lot. They're very vivid dreams. Lucid. Not like normal dreams at all.
Do you remember these dreams?
I'm not sure I want to share my dreams with Roman. They feel important, but private. I'll figure them out on my own. I think my dreams are important. If I talk about them, maybe Roman can help me figure them out.
Oh, see, I'm worried about that because the eye knows our location. But at the same time, how much everything is going to affect, I have no idea.
I'm not sure I want to
consequences.
Share my dreams. I think my dreams are important. If I talk about them, maybe Roman can help me figure them out.
See, I kind of like that option. But I don't like the surrounding area that we're in. But I'm going to go with share and hope it doesn't bite me in the ass. Though I don't know how much these things can or cannot bite me in the ass.
Yeah, they're almost always the same. There's a temple in the clouds, surrounded by tall mountains, all misty and white. There's a strange, man who speaks in riddles, and an ape-like creature on a floating chair. I know, it's odd, it's crazy.
What else?
There's a child, or I don't know, it looks like a child. She, or he, is very ill. If the child dies, the dream ends. We all vanish.
All of us?
Everything. The universe, reality. What does it mean?
I'm not sure. Do you think your dreams are related to your memory loss?
Crazy as that may seem, I feel they do. Maybe not literally, as in I've forgotten meeting a floating ape creature, but there's something there that's strangely familiar. It feels that way, but that's bonkers. I don't think I could have forgotten meeting a floating ape and a man creature speaking in riddles, right? And, oh no, I can't tell Roman that. Crazy as that may seem, yeah, well, you know.
They may be a signal that some memories are beginning to re-emerge.
You think so?
Dreams are never just dreams. They can be mirrors, reflecting our darkest fears and deepest desires. They can provide us with clues to who we are. They can stir memories. But let's leave that for next week. Our time is up. Today was another step forward, Zoe. Regardless of what you do or do not remember, I want you to think about what I said. About working on your memories. About remembering. You really should write down your dreams, you know. It will help you remember.
You should be there to write them down for me.
I beg your pardon?
Ha! Retreat!
Came out all wrong. I didn't mean to flirt. Again? Of course I didn't. Therapist, Zoe. Consider your reputation. Wait, what?
Also, it's probably not a good idea to get involved with your therapist, of all people.
No, I mean, if we had a session right after, in your office, post-dreaming, then you could, write them down while they're fresh.
Oh, right, of course. Well.
I should head out. Leave you to your note-taking.
Always taking notes, that's me. See you next week, Zoe.
Same time, same place. You betcha.
Man, I didn't even mean to flirt with him that first time. That was just by accident, because I didn't know that was the way it was going.
I thought we agreed you wouldn't show up at my office. I am not comfortable with this. She just left, by the way. Hey, you probably passed her on the way in. She would have seen you.
I'm a ghost, Dr. Zelenka. People do not see me unless I let them. What have you learned?
She says she wants to forget. I think she's being honest, but it haunts her. Her memory loss. She won't be able to let it go.
This means what?
That she probably will. Remember, eventually.
You know what to do if she does.
You've made that very clear.
What else would you like to tell me today?
She's not sleeping well. It's her dreams. She used the words vivid and lucid. She told me about one recurring dream. I'm not sure what to make of it, but maybe your employer? Something about a temple in the clouds. Mountains, riddles, talking apes. If it wasn't for the fact that she detests dream machines, I'd say she'd been using one. Oh, and she also said something about a sick child. If the child dies, the dream ends. Everything ends. Miss Castillo has a very vivid imagination. I doubt it means anything, but there you are.
Your doubts, Dr. Zelenka, have been noted. In your professional opinion, is she starting to remember?
Not unless she did go to a temple in the clouds to meet talking apes.
That is all. Thank you, Doctor.
How much longer will I need to do this?
Without us, you would have nothing. Do you not want it to continue? Until she remembers. Until then.
And if that never happens?
Then we terminate. Good day to you, Dr. Zelenka. I just paid the doctor a visit. He tells me she does not want to remember, but he also claims she can't stop herself. The memories are assertive. Yes, Zelenka does believe she will remember in time. There's another thing we just learned. She has vivid dreams, as you said she would. She spoke to him about it. The doctor mentioned a temple in the clouds, mythical creatures, riddles. I'm sending you the recording. She described these dreams to him as particularly vivid, almost like visions. Yes, lucid dreaming without the dream machine. Sehr gut, Fräulein. I will contact you immediately if I hear anything else. I have ears in all places. The moment she remembers, we will know.
Well, things got very interesting. I had a feeling that... Oop.
Sorry, I was with my therapist when you called earlier.
Hey, Sissy. No worries. Can we meet?
I'm not working today, so absolutely. Should I come by the campaign office?
Let's meet somewhere else. I'm by the river, right next to the memorial fountain in Prista Vista.
Yeah? Sure. When? Now?
Whenever you're available. I'll be there.
All right. See you soon.
Okay, so I figured that our sessions with the Roman wasn't private, but I took the chance anyway of sharing. Maybe for her to, at least Zoe, to make sense of things. Question for me is, I mean, right away you want to assume that he is the bad guy, but How many parties are involved in this whatever conflict that's happening? Don't know much about her mother either. Okay, so these are the goals for next time, because I will be ending the set here. So we're going to meet Baruti by the Collapse Memorial and then find Hannah Roth. So that's what we'll be doing next set, meeting Baruti, and then we'll see what about Hannah and her dragonflies. So thank you for a like if you like. Actually, so I'm really annoyed about the flirting with Roman, because now no matter what I'm going to be toying with his feelings, because I don't want to continue flirting, but I can't. Apparently I'm not allowed to back away. Either way, thank you for liking if you like, thank you for commenting if you commented, thank you for subscribing if you subscribed, thank you for favoriting if you favorited, and thank you for simply clicking on this video. And until next time guys, see ya!